When people pass away, tragedy, suicide, car accident, most of the time when you think about your loved one, you think of that moment. That's what you think of. You think of the car accident. You think of how you seen them or whatever. I try the majority of the time, if I get a strong connection, describe exactly how I see them, because that's what they want. Okay, this is important for you. They want you to know how I see them. So from now on, this is how you can see them, okay? This man, okay. He passed around Christmas time. So in my mind, there's this man, and it's dark outside, and he's walking, and snow's falling. So he's walking, and I can hear his shoes in the snow, and it's not a lot of snow, but it's coming down, and he's going to this house. And while he's walking, there's lightning bugs everywhere, and it's a beautiful, beautiful how I see this. And so he's smiling, and they're flickering all over him. And he sits at this bench. Now I don't know if there is a bench or what, but he is, and it could just be a symbol to say that he watches. So he goes to this bench and he sits there. I'm picking up Mike. Michael. So he sits at this bench, okay? And he's looking towards this house. And he's looking in this window, and the snow's starting to fall down, but it's not like regular snow, okay? This snow is really white, and it's really, really it's got glittery stuff in it. It's beautiful, and it's just barely falling around him. He's not cold. It's perfect weather, but it's still falling down, and around him there's twinkles of lightning bugs around him. So you can imagine of how pretty it is around him. And I feel that it's Christmas time because I can see Christmas lights and them crystal ball looking lights in the distance. And he's looking into this house, and he sees this woman looking down, and tears are falling. So that tells me that he can see her grieving for him. Okay? So he's sitting there, and he blows. And he goes, and it goes all the way to her, and she can feel it on her neck. And so that tells me that maybe there was a time that she thought that she felt him. So that's just another sign, symbol that he has made signs where he has actually touched, blew on her neck, something like that, and she's had the chill bumps. There is a man that comes, and he sits beside him. I was picking up a G, Gary.
That's his dad, Gary.
Well, he sits beside him, and he just kind of looks at him, and he goes, and they kind of look forward, and the snow's falling down. But Mike is like this, and the snow's falling down, and he's enjoying himself. I want you to understand how happy he is. He opens his mouth, and he looks up, and the snow's falling on his tongue. He's happy. Now, I don't know if Gary died at a young age. I feel maybe in his late 40s, early 50s. But they're joking because he's like, well, you're still my old man.
That would be
So it tells me that maybe he died kind of at a young age, close to his age, if that makes any sense.
Yes.
Okay, because they're joking about it still. He is talking about an ornament. So I don't know if someone maybe had an ornament made for him or was going to, or could just be a sign that it happened around Christmas time. Because I do see, the ornament that he was talking about.
He passed the day after Christmas.
Okay.
And it was a beautiful snow the day that we buried him.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So just know of how I see him, though, he's sitting on this bench, and there's glittery snow. It's not like regular snow. This is the most prettiest snow I've ever seen in my life. And it's glittery, and it's falling, and it's lightly falling on him. But he's not cold. I mean, it's perfect weather. this stuck in my hair all the time. An E was mentioned, an E initial, so this could be bringing one up.
My name is Alicia, and it starts with an E.
Okay. I'm trying to still get the connection too, that's why I'm kind of. The Gary keeps talking about, like I can hear P, 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 I love you, P. So I'm seeing an initial P.
Her name, his wife was Patricia, and everybody calls her Trish.
Okay. So just know that she's getting brought up, okay? It's important for her to know that he's watching over her and that he says, I love you. Okay. It shows the man getting up. And there's like this bright looking flower. And he goes and he picks it and he dusts it off because it's got the snow on it. And he hands it to P, but he says in August. And so I don't know if there's something in August, but know that he is valid, you know, he's trying to let her know that he will always be with her in the month of August. And he gives her flowers in August.
Was that the Michael or the Gary?
I'm picking up Gary. Gary.
August is her birthday.
Okay. So just know that he's always with her in the month of August. I do feel that there was a baby born after, I feel that Mike, I feel both, but especially Mike. And he says, don't worry, I held the baby. I held the baby. So just know, okay? Know that he held that baby. He got to love on that baby. He got to kiss that baby. He rocked that baby, birthed that baby, everything before you did, okay? So just know that he held the baby before you did, okay? It's important because he wants that brought up. It's always said, I just wish that, you know, he could have seen the baby. Oh, I bet he would have spoiled the baby. He hears you. Okay, he did. He got to hold the baby. There is another male coming up, but I don't see outside anymore. I feel like it's a J initial. Like my chest is really, really heavy. Like it's hard to breathe with him, but he's talking about all of his children, and I'm getting C, C, C. And he says something like Jack, like J-A-C-Q, J-A. It's more, I feel it's longer. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah, my in-laws.
Okay.
It's my daughter's father-in-law. He passed like 3 months after. His name was Jimmy, and his wife's name was Jackie,
Oh, okay.
and the daughter is Crystal.
Okay.
Wow.
Just know that he can breathe again. Okay? It's important. I feel there is a lady with him, okay? But just know that he's okay, he can breathe again. He just come in, he was like, look, I just need him to know I can breathe again. I'm okay. I don't want to waste time. really short, didn't want to talk that much, just let him know. So just know that he's able to breathe again. My chest was heavy, but he doesn't feel that anymore, okay? So just know he's at peace too. The other guy's coming back though. I feel that it's the Gary. This is important. I don't know when it's going to happen or if it has. He's still in the snow. I don't know if they like the snow or not, but he whistles and this bird comes up. And he gets the bird and he puts it on his hand. And he says, "Now go watch after him." And he lets the bird go. So something's going to happen, or it has, or it will, but it's going to be like, well, that was weird. It's going to be one of those moments that this bird is going to come around, okay? And just know that this one bird, it's going to be, you'll know, and it's hard to explain, but you'll know, and I want you to message me when it happens, or if it has, if you think about it, or a family member, or whatever, that he sent this bird, okay, as just a symbol, kind of like butterflies or a penny that you find. Okay, so it's going to be this bird. Know that they're all together, they're okay, they're at peace, and he's getting that white snow, but just know that when he sees it, it's glittery, okay, it's beautiful, okay? They're all okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.